Go on, Coley. So we're talking about Chelsea.
Look, for me, he's one of those guys right now. So obviously Graham Potter was there. He was trying. He needed time. He needed time. It weren't going well. It's going as bad as it was going for Pochettino at the moment. So there's obviously something else wrong at the club. It's not just about the manager and the direction where the manager wants to go, because you've got to believe in the project, as they say. Now, this project that Chelsea see themselves in, since obviously the sacking of Graham Potter, it still hasn't improved. It's still the same. Spent more money even, and still in the same place, you would say. Probably even a little bit worse, I'd say. Because it's only worse because they're still stagnant. They're not progressed. So when I look at it now, I'm just thinking, where are you going? What is needed? Yeah. Is it the gaffer? I'm not sure. Is it the mentality of the players? Yeah. Because there's no winners there. Because they've got, most of those boys have got no experience winning. They great potential, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But winners, they haven't got that. They've not been in a winning team.
Thiago Silva. Well, Enzo Fernandez.
Well, yeah, and he's only trying to learn the language now. Yeah. How is he supposed to galvanise the team? Like, there's going to be a communication barrier there. So, look, I just think it's a little bit of a mess over there, and they need some experience in that dressing room. Yeah. More experience, not just Thiago Silva experience. Yeah. More experience. Someone that's done it before.
Bigger leaders, yeah.
But I always say, like, someone like like Lamps was there, right? Yeah. Lamps was there, but why couldn't Lamps work with somebody to try and go? Because he knows he's got the standard of the team. John Terry might be able to do it. Whoever, Michael Essien can go back. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say? Of course. Yeah, someone that is keen to do management or keen to be in that spot, but don't have to be in the limelight. Yeah. Let Poch do what he does, but he could be the second man. Mm-hmm. If someone can humble themselves to do that, I reckon that will help the lads in the dressing room.
Because Pochettino is under serious pressure at that football club right now, and I watched them at the weekend, and I had a bit of a rant, to be honest, Coley, because I'm not a Chelsea fan, but sitting there watching that garbage, honestly, I was getting the ump. Like these fans that go in there and having to pay good money to watch Chelsea. It's an expensive place to have a season ticket, and they are absolutely terrible, mate. Like, one of the worst teams I've seen. Wolves dominated them from start to finish. There was no urgency. There was no kind of grit to their play. Yes. Didn't look like anyone really wanted to go and fight for the team and put in a challenge and pick them up and say, right, come on, let's go after it. They just rolled over, mate. Honestly, it was embarrassing to watch. Yeah. So I want to hear from Chelsea fans. But let's hear from a very chippy Chelsea manager, Pochettino, discussing the loss at Liverpool.
After lose, again, Liverpool was, massive fail. Oh, look, Chelsea, how bad it is. And of course, they lose now Liverpool against Arsenal, and I didn't listen nothing about, but it was a similar result when we play against Liverpool, and look what happened with Liverpool.
I don't really know what he's going on about, because he's talking about a game where Arsenal and Liverpool are playing against each other. They're top of the league, fighting it out for the title. They're 10th.
Why is he talking about them for?
Why are you comparing? You're not even on page one anymore. It's almost embarrassing, what they're doing. And I can't believe that he's got the cheek to come out and talk about Liverpool and Arsenal, two teams that are flying.
It's diversion tactics. That's what it is.
Look
at them. Don't look at us.
Deflect.
Look at them. They lost today. Yeah. That's nothing to do with you. Come on. Let's. We've got to address and talk about the elephant in the room. Like, things are not going well the way that obviously the owners will probably seen it. Think, do you know what? This is a work in progress, but we could see where we're going with it. I can't see where they're going. No. There's no direction.
No, there isn't. There isn't.
And even half of the battles, the players working hard, I'd like to see their stats, their running stats. So I bet it weren't as much as Wolves, I'll tell you that. At home to Wolves, and you lose that.
Yeah, and it's the manner of the defeats. It really is the manner of the defeats. Let's go to Mike, who's a Chelsea fan. All right, Mike?
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm good, mate. Look, obviously, being a Chelsea fan, it's a tough gig at the moment. And you've got a massive game against Villa tomorrow night. If you lose that game... I
don't even know where to start, Jay. I don't even know where to start, honestly. I've been a Chelsea fan a long time. Let me just say this. Where are the leaders?
I said that at the start.
Where are they?
They ain't got any.
They've spent £1 billion on potential.
Yeah.
Now, potential don't guarantee you nothing.
No. Don't.
Okay? You look at the performance of Jorginho for Arsenal, okay, at the weekend. We sold him for £12 million.
Cool.
All right, he had a few bad games for us, okay, but we sold him for £12 million, right? We paid 115, that's £103 million more for somebody to sit in his place. And he's weak.
Yeah. Give the ball away, Casado, at the weekend, mate. Too many times.
Terrible.
It's honest.
I mean, I could go through the squad and just...
Go on, then.
A question, how some of them are even playing football. All right, I'd like to ask the recruitment, what they were thinking of spending certain amounts of money on certain players. You know, is it if we change a manager, is it going to make any difference?
I don't know if it is.
I don't think it will.
You can't keep doing that. You've got no continuity. You've got no... You know, there's got to be something. You've got to draw the line under something and work with what you've got. I get that. Nah, you're not going to be able to spend the amount of money that we spent, you know, and they've wasted a hell of a lot of money.
What I don't understand, Mike, is, you know, I don't know if you see it how I see it, but when I'm watching Chelsea, there's no, like, bite to their play. There's no edge to their game. I remember when Pochettino was the Spurs manager, we were at it. Like that. It was a good Spurs team, don't get me wrong. You know, we had Son and we had Kane and we had some good players. But the team was at it. You know, high tempo, we're fit. You know, the ball was moving quickly, back to front.
How slow is Chelsea?
Oh, my word. It's so pedestrian.
They're
So
not good
pedestrian.
enough to play out from the back. Yeah, they try to play out from the back all the time. They get caught out. Okay? They're side to side. No disrespect to Eddie Newton, but that's how he used to play 25 years ago. And it's like a crowd football game from one side to the other. They're not pressing.
No.
There's nothing going forward. There's nothing.
That's Pochettino's job to make them do all of that, you know. And everybody thought, okay, Poch would be the best man for this job because they're young players.
Yeah.
And then you'd kind of give and take some of the downfalls of not winning certain games, but if you're paying that much and you've spent nearly £1 billion, yeah, you're expecting
you want more from them.
Yeah, like, I don't care how young they are. They've got to be. They've got to be at it.
They've got to be eager to learn.
Yeah, and don't look like they look like they just come in and they think they've made it.
Well, yeah,
that's what it looks like.
They have, because he gave them 8-year deals.
Trust me, that group of players will go nowhere if they accept the mentality they've got.
Are you worried about tomorrow night, Mike? It's a big game, this.
Listen, do you want my honest opinion? Yeah. If we come away from there with a victory, I'll be on there. I'll come on tomorrow regardless. Okay?
Yeah.
And I don't think we will win.
No, I can't see you getting a result there.
I have my banter with Tottenham and Arsenal fans. Like I've said to you before, my brother's a Tottenham fan. I've got good mates that are Arsenal fans. You know what? If by some miracle we win the Carabao Cup, I'll be dancing in their front gardens one by one.
Yeah.
Because we've won a cup more than they had.
Yeah.
But let's be honest now. Chelsea are poor. They're lethargic. They've got no bite. There's no leadership on the pitch. Don't get me wrong, Thiago Silva, God bless him. He's probably the best defender we got, but he's 40 years old.
He's tired.
He wants to do it, but his body won't allow him to do it. I love him.
Yeah.
He must be tired mentally as well. If you're saying that's the guy to go to for advice.
Tweets.
Yeah, but if you're going to go to him for advice all the time, he must be tired of looking at these young boys and thinking, figure it out yourself.
I know. And he must be thinking, the amount of top world-class players he's played with, and he's having to deal with these players walking around the football pitch, giving the ball away for fun. His head must be falling off. Mike, top man, mate, thanks for your call.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.